This video is a thing because, well, one, it was requested, but two, for whatever reason, Darkseid and Thanos fans, when they beef, they don't think either side jobs. They think both sides are perfect. So with that in mind, I thought it was the perfect time following up my recent video. By the way, go check it out. It's basically me reviewing DC's jab at Thanos with Tartarus and whether or not I think narratively it was truly something that indicates how strong Thanos would be with full prep with like all the powers he could get to go against Darkseid. That's all it was, right? But there's salt in the comments from both sides. Shit happens, whatever. But regardless, a Thanos jobber video is probably coming soon. But I want to go over some of the funniest Darkseid getting caught lacking in DC Comics ever moments. If you like these videos and the Jobbers and Goon series and all that, run it up to 1,000 likes and I'll bring these characters back. But anyways, let's go ahead. And if you want to purchase videos, by the way, check out the prices on the screen. They will have been rolling through as I was talking to you, so feel free to go back and see them yourself. But anyways, I want to get into these moments of jobbing for Darkseid. I hope you guys enjoy. This is all out of fun, and let's begin. So first time, gotta talk about the time Darkseid got caught lacking at his 9 to 5. Now this is important because Darkseid talks shit to everybody and looks down on everybody, right? Like, Darkseid believes he's the supreme being, he's supposed to be God, he's better than everybody. Well, where was that energy when we caught him at his workplace? That's right, Darkseid at one point was employed at McDonald's, and while he was serving us some burgers, we're serving him humble pie because you're just like us, bitch, don't talk down to us. But yeah, Darkseid has been caught employed at McDonald's before. Next, no one wants to talk about the losing streak Darkseid's on, right? I need you guys to name times Darkseid has beaten Stairs, okay? Because I only know of the time he's gotten fucked on by Stairs. You see, he was mad at Darkseid at one point, was walking with his people, you know, who have a high respect for him because he's, you know, he's the new guy, Darkseid. And as he's walking, chewing out Darkseid, talking about this better not be some more of your BS, he misses a step. Not only does he miss the step, he falls. It was stated to be unthinkable by his minions as they watched their blessed lord fall down the stairs and faceplant like a bitch. There is no way you can't tell me this isn't jobbing. I mean, look at him. He's down. He sucks. He lost the Stairs. Nah, for real though, let me know in the comment section if he has like a winning record against Stairs. If anyone has a counter on his record against Stairs, that would be godly. So definitely let me know. That wasn't a meme. But anyways, moving on. Now there's a bunch of these moments. Let's go over the first one. The times he's put over Superman. Yes. One of these times included a little boxing match they had because basically, I don't know if you know this character, Steel. He's actually a pretty dope character. Basically like a black Superman in a super suit. And Steel takes it out of Darkseid. And Steel's soul is left in the hellish pits of Apocalypse. Steel was Superman's friend, right? So Superman's not playing that shit. He's like, you know what? I'm not gonna be a bitch. I'm pulling up. Whole squad pulls up. They run the 1v1, Superman and Darkseid. Superman beats the shit out of him to get the W and bring Steel back. My boy, Darkseid jobbing once again to Superman. Next, the time that he got bullied so hard by Superman in a 1v1. This was a motivated Superman because what happened was Superman went to Apocalypse and got mind hacked, right? And became a mental slave, like the fighter for Darkseid, was going around bullying on people, right? Well, when Superman found out that he had been played, he snapped. Pulls up on Darkseid, beats the shit out of him, right? Even says his like Omega beams are weaker than Kryptonite. It was horrible. Right, and as he's thrashing him, it was so bad, Superman was like, yo, I'm gonna finish your bitch ass off. Darkseid was like, not right now. And teleports him away. Like, has to BFR Superman from Apocalypse because Superman was folding him. You want to talk about putting someone over officially? This was a down bad moment for Darkseid and a clear L. Next, the time, well, it happened multiple times as you're about to see, but Batman's pulled up on Darkseid before and let him know that shit wasn't sweet on Apocalypse turf, right? So at this point, the same storyline. Batman pulls up, I believe, no. I think this was a Supergirl storyline. Batman pulls up, right? And he's got a suit on. He's got this dope-ass suit with the gold wings. And he's like, look, bitch, I hijacked everything, all your weapon forges, all that. It's all set to activate. Either you quit right now and give us Supergirl, or you're folded. And eventually, Darkseid did have to kind of concede that Batman got the drop on him and was frustrating him with the pressure he put by hacking his shit, and even commended him on being a worthy op. That's right. So, like, Batman in suits with a little bit of prep time and hacking presses the shit out of Darkseid. I don't know how y'all feel about that, Darkseid fans, but I call that jobbing. Next, the time with the hellbat. Yes, that's right. Batman had to run it back again for the disrespect. Designs a new suit that has several different properties, even some mystic properties or whatever. And this hellbat suit was badass, right? And he had to walk through waves of enemies to even get to Darkseid. And when he did get to Darkseid, he blessed him with the hands. That's right. In fact, I'm gonna be honest, hellbat, if it didn't have such shitty stamina and he didn't have to do so much beforehand, we might be smoking that Darkseid pack tonight. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, getting disrespected by Batman again, we got to call that jobbing, dog. You can't be a god getting pulled up on by a human. That's disrespectful. That's jobbing, no matter how you cut it. I don't give a shit. That's jobbing. Next, during the main event, we unfortunately saw Darkseid take an L to a non-main event character. By proxy, this is jobbing, because he was fighting the Anti-Monitor, right? Going toe-to-toe. Boom. Dope battle. Dope main headline battle, right? Everybody's watching. Death Touch Flash runs up with his BS Death Touch. Does Darkseid dirty. I'm like, yo, this isn't even a main event character. This was one of the other side characters that's supposed to be watching. But no, Darkseid doesn't even get the decency and respect from the writers to finish out fading the main event opponent. He gets done dirty by a non-main eventer. I didn't like this. It was a horrible way to do Darkseid, but regardless, it's a jobber moment and it made the damn list. Next up, oh god, I had to add this. I don't even know how much y'all know about this character because this is a relatively new Lantern, but Jessica Cruz is a jobber. She's B to C list, right? So is Simon Baz. Like, all of them, those boys, girls, all of them are trash. Hot dog water. Like, no respect. So, here's why it's important, right? Darkseid's beefing with them in recent comics. Gets punched by Jessica Cruz and has to finish her off. Here's where the jobbing comes in. How you let Jessica Cruz punch you in your shit? A B-list Lantern. Like, I'm starting to not speak right because I am baffled. Like, this is... Bro, it's not Hal. It's not Stewart. It's not Rayner. It's no mainliner. It's Jessica Cruz, and Darkseid got rocked in his shit. I don't care what he did to her after. The fact that he got punched like that from a B, arguably C-list Lantern, and put her over like that is ridiculous and is a jobber moment. Next, of course, the time he got wet up on his own block. This was 20 times more disrespectful and jobber moment because he got shot, right? First of all, when you're a god, you're not supposed to get shot by a Glock. But he got popped by a special Glock, right? And when he got popped by a literal non-shooter. As in, Batman doesn't like to shoot. He's anti-gun. Why? He saw his parents get murdered. It's obvious. He doesn't want to run with guns. But to disrespect Darkseid in the best way possible, to plug his bitch ass, pulled up on him with the Glock, and let it fly, folding Darkseid. The fact Darkseid got shot in his own crib and disrespected like that is a jobber moment for sure. I'm gonna be honest, this upcoming moment's actually funny as shit, but he was used to put Santa over. Now, Santa, if you don't know, is a character that's actually from one of the God realms too, and he, of course, delivers joy to all the good people in the mortal realms, right? Well, obviously, Santa and Darkseid wouldn't get along. Why? Because Darkseid's a piece of shit, and he's not going to be on the nice list. And when Santa pulled up to Apocalypse, he let Darkseid know he wasn't shit. He actually read him the list and was like, yo, bitch, take your coal, son. Drops the coal on Darkseid and escapes the defenses and traps laid by Darkseid to jump Santa whenever he pulled up. That's right. Santa did the race on Darkseid after disrespecting him. The fact you're going to let Santa run up on you like this when you were prepping to take him out, and then he still gets by and still delivers your coal, stop jobbing, Darkseid. That's embarrassing. Next, the fact that, you know, this isn't his fault. Like I said, a lot of jobber moments come from the writers themselves. We have to acknowledge that as we go over these jobber series, right? Just like Goons. But Darkseid being destined to put over his son, like being destined to be a main event talent enhancer, that sucks. And the fucked up part is no one's really checking for Orion. So it's not like he's putting over like a super popular character, a super dope character, anything like that. He's putting over Orion. Orion doesn't have that strong of a fan base. I like Orion, but he's not, you know what I mean? He's not an A-tier popular character. Still puts over Orion anyway. Still gets beat up by Orion anyway. In the main event major fight between the two, Orion took the W. Orion came out looking like the big dog. I'm sorry, the fact he put over his own son, as it was prophesized for him the job, is crazy to me. And I don't like it, but it's a jobber moment. Next, this is a funny moment too. Baby Darkseid gets turned into an Uber. So, I'm actually not really joking. So, Baby Darkseid in the newer comics was used by Batman to travel. Like, literally, the Omega Sanction and all that. Obviously, it can time displace you. It can put you anywhere you want to be. So, he takes Baby Darkseid and he's like, look, team, I know this little bastard grows up to be evil. I know what he turns into, but he's a dope-ass Uber. He gets me where I need to go, so I'm using him, bitch. And yeah, just like the fact that Batman's using Darkseid as an Uber, not a good look for Darkseid regardless. He should not be glorified transportation, right? He should not be Uber or anything for anyone. And the fact Batman turned him into that is disrespectful. Next up, the time Darkseid got done dirty in the crossover to taking a horrible narrative L. Good news for him. He did beat up Silver Surfer in this crossover, did press him. Surfer was trying to run away. So, like, the fact he didn't job as hard as Surfer right here, kind of a W. But when Surfer's big homie showed up, Galactus, and told Darkseid to cut that cute shit out, and then Darkseid tries to blast him and nothing happens, and Darkseid starts getting pressed and folded, horrible look. And narratively, at that point, they were saying Galactus was the big dog to Darkseid. That's how it was shown on the pages. That's how it's construed. And that looks like jobbing. So we had to add it. Next, the time the multiverse bore witness to Darkseid needing a life alert. That's right. So at one point, Darkseid was falling, right, in a tragic manner. And when he was falling, he was casting his shadow over the multiverse. He was falling towards the multiverse, right? That's how, obviously, Darkseid's massive. He's a god. Well, think about that. The whole multiverse is witnessing homie trip. Talk about going viral for taking an L. This man was seen falling by the entire multiverse. This is a multiversal viral moment of Darkseid needing life alert as he falls. I don't know why, but that's funny to me, and I had to put it on the list because it's like, damn, everybody saw you fall, bro. Literally everyone. And finally, to wrap up the video with a hilarious Darkseid L. Again, if you're a Darkseid fan, hit the like button and take the L. Every character jobs, man. It is what it is. And let me know or purchase who you want to see next for jobbers or goons or versus battles or who can beat. But regardless, let's talk about the time DC Humans pulled a Yancey Street. So, Darkseid was struggling with his powers, right? Mr. Freeze and Tyr had, like, frozen his power source or whatever. Really stupid writing, but we're here for it. So he's like, yo, I gotta blend in right now because I'm in a shitty position. I need to get right. So he puts on a coat and he tries to leave, right? He's gonna figure out how to get his power back. Two muggers are hanging out in the alley and they're like, yo, bitch, fly a coat. Why don't you run them pockets instead of walking by us? Darkseid's like, yo, are you trying to intimidate me? They're like, yeah, and we're finna jump you and run your shit, so you better cooperate. And Darkseid's like processing that they're about to beat his ass, because obviously he's depowered, but he's not used to people thugging him. Gets hit from behind, gets mugged, and they run his pockets. Darkseid got mugged by DC humans. I don't care if he's depowered. This was hilarious. This man got beat up and left with his pockets run, and they even comment on how he's a broke bitch with no money when they robbed him. But yeah, it was hilarious and a funny, out of context, Darkseid jobbing moment. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all the support you've shown lately. Channel's growing beautifully, and I'm very excited for it. Anyways, it's been your boy YFV, aka Jobbers and Goons. Like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.